everyone, it's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck, popping in today to do a Christmas in July mail for Tracy in the UK. And this is part of our Happy Mailer swap for July. And we decided to do Christmas in July, but also say it with flowers for those that didn't want to do Christmas in July. Because when I lived in the UK, I'd never actually heard of Christmas in July. But when you come to Australia and we actually have winter, that's when I've heard of Christmas in July. So I took these two papers from my Kiki K Christmas book, and I wanted to first of all, I actually had to chop off the edge where I'd the perforated edge. It had left like little tiny dots all the way along, so I just took those off. And then what I was wanting to do is make the double pocket Happy Mails that I normally do, like the diagonal ones, and it took me a while to work out that I wanted to do two of them, but I wanted the pockets to actually go towards each other. And so yeah, you'll see the fact that it probably jumps because it took me quite some time to wrap my brain around the fact that I wanted the pockets to go towards each other. And also then I found out that the paper I was using, because it was directional, I probably needed to have turned it upside down, to be honest, rather than doing these folds now. But what I ended up doing is actually taking the flap that goes around the back normally and actually turning it over and popping it into the pocket. So you'll see that in a second. So that's the two folds that I do there, and then I'm turning it over. You'll see all those folds that I've made, and I've skipped ahead. So there you go. I've turned the paper towards it and then turned it over and into the pocket so that the paper direction was in the right way. Took me absolutely ages, but once I figured it out, I was like, okay, I'll just edit out the whole lot. So then what I do is I want to be able to have those two pockets inside a booklet. So I went back to my Kiki K book and tore out the pre-made cards. And then I tried to bend that one so that I could rip the perforation, but it sort of kind of chewed the cardstock. So I'm just using my guillotine to take off any of the nasty edges. So folding that card, and then I'm going to be popping these two inside. And don't worry, I do take my time and make sure there's no edges hanging over. And so I trim up the card itself because I don't know why it had that extra edge, because the perforation fold was where I folded it, so there was an extra half an inch there on the edge. And then I'm just slicing off the centers of my double pocket Happy Mails so that the booklet can actually close, or the card. Yeah, the card. And then I debate whether I want it to have the pockets facing away from each other, but then I'm like, nope, go back to your original idea where you're actually having the pockets go towards each other in the center. So I get some double-sided tape and I go to town. And the good thing about the way I folded the double pocket Happy Mails is the paper from Kiki K is quite thin. It's just your average sort of, like, I guess, gift wrap or sort of a photocopier paper. So I was able to fold it multiple times, and it didn't have much thickness to it. So that was the best thing. And like I said, going to town with my double-sided tape here, popping it onto the actual card base. And then I used my really handy trick of just peeling back only part of the tape. So you'll see all of those little edges of the release paper off the edge, and then you just place it down to where you want it, and then you just pull out the edges to stick in the right place. And because you've only got that small amount of sticky exposed, it means that you can lift up and replace if you've got it in the wrong position. So one of the best tips I have ever learnt, and I learnt that from, it was in the UK, and I was watching, is it Create and Craft TV? I don't know whether that still exists because I've been out of the UK for 10 years, but I used to watch Create and Craft TV, and oh my gosh, I could spend hours, and I would long for everything that they were selling. Does anyone else watch the infomercial TVs? Because that's what it was. It was basically infomercials of people making stuff with loads of different products. I actually bought some products from them when I was in the UK, and I think it was like loads of different double-sided tapes. And then what I also bought was this whole set of like decoupage flower fairies. I sent some to some recently because I actually still have them. So yeah, I sent some fairies recently in a happy mail, so I'll have to send some more because somebody's actually just mentioned that they want a fairy mail. So that's definitely given me an idea. Anyway, so back to what I'm currently doing rather than just randomly chatting. I am popping out these little cats here because Tracey has cats, and I thought, you know, Kiki K products, you may as well make this whole Christmas in July mail part of you know, the Kiki K range, and make it all sort of like the pastel Christmas in July. So then I zoom ahead and show you what I've actually put inside. So, and I've done little decorations from the actual Kiki K book. We've got the warm wishes and the Merry Christmas in an envelope. I made a little envelope there, and I've put some things in for Tracey, some tags from the Kiki K book, because I was thinking to myself, she's in the UK and she doesn't have Kiki K, so I thought I would make this whole Christmas in July happy mail about Kiki K. And then also I have wrapped up some little Australiana wooden ornaments, and you'll see that in the parcel that I send at the end. So these are just some stickers from the book. And then is there anything else? Oh yeah, I send it's a lollipop. It's a raspberry favoured lollipop, and it's red and white. And you'll see here that I have flattened out my mail, so you'll see the cardboard and the ribbon. It means that when you put it into an envelope, it doesn't all then bunch up. So I will leave you here, guys. Have a lovely day, and let me know what you think, and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye everyone.